Welcome back to the Ultimate Ironman series, where we are taking on the game with an empty bank. On the last episode, we spent a bunch of time reworking our plan to kill our Season 1 final boss, Gregorovic, because he was absolutely kicking our teeth in. We did some questing for an adrenaline upgrade from the Infernal Puzzle Box, we worked on getting basic weapon poisons for a little extra damage, and we started a summoning grind to get a really solid familiar for the grind. If you want to catch up on the series completely, check out the playlist in the pinned comment. Let's jump into it. Oh my gosh, this is going so much better already. I am swinging just kill after kill, which feels fantastic. There we go. This kill marks the end of the first real hour of the Greg grind. We started the hour at 35 Greg kills and ended at 54 with 3 deaths. So as I get better at the boss, I expect that to go up a little bit, maybe up to like 25 kills per hour, which I'm not unhappy at all with. But for now, at 20 kills an hour, we need like 60 hours to get the expected 1200 or so kills for a full armor set. That's going to take a bit. To finish this out, we need the following drops. We need 3 dormant armor pieces and 1 crest of Silscape for each piece of armor. The dormant armor drops are crap on their own because they don't do anything but take up space. So for every dormant piece we get, we need 1 crest to add to that piece so it becomes a usable piece of armor. In total then, we need 6 drops. 3 crests and 1 of each armor piece. If we went exactly on rate, we would need about 960 kills to get everything, but this is Runescape. We aren't gonna go right on rate, so probably we're gonna need a bit more than that. Now, I don't have the supplies to grind all of that out in one sitting. Obviously, I don't even have the supplies for the next hour, so I'm gonna stop bank standing like a main, and I'm gonna get back to the supply grind. First, let's get some fishing done. We need a healthy set of ghostly souls to match these gothic rests, as we use anywhere from like 3 to 8 per kill over the last hour. It'd be super nice to be able to cook all of these sharks that are in my inventory, but I don't think it's worth the grind to go all the way to 80 cooking when the ghostly souls do get the job done. I'll hang on to the stack of sharks though. By far, the longest prep time though is going to be devoted to farming and hunter so that I can gather protection powders. I don't need the powders, but they make the kills a good deal less spicy because they make my prayers 10% stronger, which is 20% damage reduction. They're great, and I think they're super worth it. Okay, training like this, growing the flowers and catching at the same time is so sweaty, but I don't hate it for some reason, which is really weird. It's a little while later after that last clip, and I gave up on flowers for now. I'm just gonna be training, like trying to get the 2500 caught so that I can auto loot and make my life so much easier. We need only 700 more right now. I did discover that you can use a double click method here. If you double click each of the stacked scarabs, you almost always catch them. So you can stack 3 whirligigs each catch for maximum XP and scarabs per hour without having to move your mouse as much. Just double click, double click, double click, only move 3 times. It's much nicer than like trying to click, 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 click all over the place, you know? There is 50 hunter. Ooh, I unlocked an outfit. Okay, honestly, the top looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll use that sometime. Automatic looting unlocked. Excellent. Now I can do flowers and looting at the same time, which will be pretty efficient for gathering shells, I think. Hey, there's a golden rose. Too bad I can't do anything with that yet. I think I need to make a basket to save them. I think, or did I already do that? I don't know. All right, that is 12 hours worth of powders. If I don't die, much less if I do. It only took me, I didn't keep track. I don't actually know. But oh well, I got XP. I got a new fit. I'm not mad. Now, there is the filtration system built. I didn't actually know this was a thing, but a new Ultimate Ironman friend and dopamine deliverer told me about it, and it's pretty great. Maybe this will make the Golden Rose grind a lot easier in the future. Honestly, it depends on if we get lucky. It is a little late at night right now, so I don't want to get stuck in for an hour of Greg at the moment, so I'm going to make a small detour and just make some more poison potions. Time to farm out some Quorums, and we're going to get those from Exiled Calphite Guardians because they aren't just good for their crazy charm drops, they actually drop a lot of herblore supplies fairly regularly as well, which means this is a very nice AFK way of gathering some herbs. I probably won't grind out 200 Quorums like my inventory suggests, but this is such good AFK that I'm gonna do this until I feel ready to go back to Greg. Maybe tomorrow? There's 100 Quorums while playing some Wayfinder on my Steam Deck, and now I've got 12 seeds too, which I can plant and make a bunch of potions with. Potions are all done, seeds are planted. Let's kill some Greg. Whoops, crap. That is a little earlier than expected. I can't use that. What the heck? Hey, that was almost a foodless kill. That's pretty good. And a new record to finish out that hour of Greg. We are at 77 kills, which means I did something like 23 kills this hour, which really is not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Things I have learned so far, though. The Dragon Hatchet spec is a bit of a waste. If I was tick perfect, maybe it would add some damage, but as it is, it doesn't really change much. Second, the Granite Lobster sometimes contributes some hit chance and sometimes doesn't. Like, I can't really tell how much or how often because I'm busy dying, but I do think it's helping more than the Bunyip was. Time for another hour. Disconnections suck, and they are just the nature of my crappy internet. That sucks. There is another death to a DC this hour. That hurts. All right, another hour done. Something I'm noticing is that using Reflect, I am actually flying through Necromancy runes, which I didn't expect. In like a roughly 90-second kill, I'll use probably like 3 Reflects, which is 15 runes per kill. That means I have less than 100 kills worth of runes right now, which is ridiculously suboptimal. I'm gonna need to do a lot of rune crafting to get the 1k kills. Like, I need like 15,000 runes or something, or I need to shave off 30 seconds, and then I still need like 10,000 runes. To get all the essence I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need to do a bunch of rituals, and then I gotta do the whole Ironman thing where I gotta get the pure essence, and it's so much. It looks like the most efficient way for me to use essence is going to be to complete powerful essence rituals, as they have the best conversion rate of pure essence to impure, but that takes an enormous amount of inks, which means I need to get to work on these. But I need inventory space for that so that I can continue grinding Greg for a few hours, which means I need to find a way to clear some space, and the Ironman distractions just don't stop. The easiest thing to do would of course be to drop the Spirit Seeds, grind out 75 range to get rid of Carol's crossbow and the ammo so that I can equip my Nexus, and maybe dropping the prayer potions? I think getting 75 range is probably the best idea. It saves 2 inventory spots, and that's pretty solid. And maybe I can find a way to gather pure essence at the same time? I can also bang out 60 woodcutting really quick on Acadia so that my Dragon Hatchet can go on my tool belt. I lied. It's on my tool belt, and it still works. Freaking amazing. Thank God. No woodcutting, just 75 range, a bunch of essence, and then making a crap load of ink. No problem, right? So I went searching through the wiki and found that greater demons drop noted pure essence, and they're actually okay XP. This might be stupid, but oh well, I think this is gonna get the job done for 75 ranged. 75 ranged. Now to sell the bolt racks and crossbow, because in the future when I want to train, I can just get the vanquish weapon from questing. So perfect. Now I'm gonna AFK for some more essence, this time necromancy. All right, it's been a few hours. There is 10,000 essence from greater demons. I tried a few other monsters, and at this point in the account, these really are solid essence while AFKing, and if you play actively and target cycle your kills, they can be even better. Greater demons will tide me over until I get abyssal demons in the far future. The other awesome thing about these is look at the stack of U-logs and gold stone spirits. The U-logs are going to be awesome if I want to burn them for ashes or maybe use them for construction at Fort Farinthri. The gold stone spirits, though, can help me make heaps of porters in the future for mining or archaeology or for training my crafting or whatever. Like, there's so many things the porters can be used for. For now, though, it is ink prep time. We are going to do this at Acadia's with teleporting to and from the bank. Let's go. Okay, you didn't see any of that, but that took way too long. These fires are my last ashes for this batch, and now we can make a bunch of inks, and then we use those ink to make more inks, and then we use those ink to make essence into impure essence, and I swear this grind never ends. Oh my gosh, I figured out the preset system. Here's a quick rundown. As long as the items that you want to unnote while leaving a noted stack in your inventory have been deposited once since making the preset will load left to right, top to bottom, so that you load real items first and then noted items. This lets you load in unnoted items while keeping the entire noted stack in your inventory and keeping your bank empty. I have no idea if that was understandable to you, but I get it now, and this is going to speed up a lot of note and unnote grinds, because remember, I can't store things in the bank, but I can use the bank. 420% soul attraction. Ritual XP really is nuts. I doubt I'm going to get 99 for making all this essence, but this is crazy. 96 necromancy. I did some mathing, and it looks like with multiply 2 glyphs, the greater essence actually nets more impure essence per essence than the powerful essence ritual. Please don't drink every time I say essence. which means this is a little simpler, I think. Like if you max out your multiply glyphs for greater essence, you get 85% of your pure essence back as impure essence. And if you use the powerful essence ritual, you get only 82.5% of your essence back as impure. So if you want to maximize my essence gains, I should be doing greater essence. Okay, I did some more math. The same is true when using multiply 3 glyphs as well. So if you're trying to maximize your essence like I am right now, greater essence with multiply glyphs is best in slot. Assuming my math is right, which it isn't always. So good luck. Okay, all of my rituals are done for the 10,000 essence. All of my inks for the future rituals are set up. Overall, from this little detour so far, we have gained 4 fire making levels, 3 woodcutting levels, over 1 million necromancy XP, and 10,724 impure essence. Also, a fresh 1k ectoplasm is very, very nice. Now, before I take this essence, we need to run a few errands, like getting rid of these gold stone spirits by finally doing family crest, and then storing those in an ore box. Excellent. All right, now to deal with some U logs. I don't want to let these go to waste, so I guess I'm just gonna use them. Time for way too much construction, but I do think this is gonna be worth it. It's just gonna take a while. Man, this Ironman thing is just taking me all over the place right now. What the frick? Are the frames the largest ground items in the game when you drop them? Like, are there any ground items? Are there any items you can drop to the ground that are bigger than this? Like, you can literally walk through it, and they don't even have a texture, and you can literally see through them from a somewhat normal viewing angle. Like, this is crazy. I'm doing the murder on the border quest to keep building up the fort while I train, and the queen is here with this fancy new updated model. But the king, like, look at the king. What? He's the king. Come on. Quest complete. All right, this video is getting really long already, so I'm gonna call this here. Next episode, we're gonna pick up with some more finished construction and the next few hours of the Greg grind. If you're enjoying the series, I highly recommend joining my Discord where we can chat and you can get even faster updates. You can also get notifications specifically for when I post a RuneScape video, as I do post other content on the YouTube channel. If you want just RuneScape stuff, join the Discord. If you want to support the channel in this series, the best way to do so is to like, comment, and subscribe, but the even bester way is to buy a sticker or something from the merch store below. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next excuse.